Good morning, everyone. We are up very early this morning. Our oldest has a little club, a little Christian club that she belongs to at school, and so she has to go earlier than the rest of the kids. So Nelson went ahead and took her, but now it's time for me to take the other two to school, and it's another very cloudy, very muddy, just not very pretty day. And so we're about to get in the car and we're going to come back and we're going to have some breakfast. So that's what we're up to today. All right, so we're back. I gave the baby a bottle. She is playing in her playpen right now. I'm going to make myself some coffee, maybe some breakfast, I'm not sure. And then I've got a few things to gather before I go out and get some groceries. I have an Instacart order that's ready for me at Publix, and I've got to make a couple of stops, and I have to make a return today. So there's a lot to do, and hopefully I can get it all done in a decent amount of time. Now, I forgot to post an update on this. The bread's actually not bad. This loaf ended up being a little bit denser than what I do with other recipes that I've done before, so I'm not sure if it just needed a little bit more time to rise before I put it in the oven, or if that's just how the recipe is. So I think I'll try it one more time and maybe adjust a couple of the ingredients, because I also think it needs a little bit more flavor. It's just kind of plain, but at least it did bake well, and it does have a nice little squishy consistency for bread, which is nice. I just think maybe the flavor and the rise need a little bit of adjusting on my end. All right, so I'm in the camper now. I'm here to get our little cooler. Because we live so far, anything that's like dairy, like cheeses and stuff, or any hams that I buy at the grocery store, I need to keep cool. And I don't want them to get, unsafe. I don't want them to get to an unsafe temperature before they get home, because it does take a while to get home. So I usually take a little cooler with me. And then I also have a couple of grocery bags. I may stop at Aldi, which is why I'm going to take those. My kids, there's a few snacks that they really love to have, and their cheeses and stuff like that, they're really inexpensive, and I like to go there for that, as well as some of their produce. So I'll see if I have time for that. I also have to pick up a bag of clothes because I have to return several items to Kohl's. And so I'm here to pick that up as well, put that in the trunk, and then I have to load the baby. The baby fell asleep after I gave her a bottle, and she's still in her like onesie piece, like with the footsies and stuff. Those are her PJs. And she's asleep, and I don't want to change her out of them, because if I do, she'll wake up and she'll get cranky, and then she'll cry all the way there. So I think I'm just going to take her with her pajamas. I'll bring a change of clothes in case she gets too hot, but it was nice to have her in those last night because it did get chilly. And I know some areas in like the produce and like the refrigeration areas of the grocery store gets a little cold too, so it might be good to keep her in those. I just don't want to be that mom that, doesn't dress her kids when she takes them out, but it's just once, right? It's not like an everyday thing. And I want her to stay comfy, and I don't want her to wake up, and hopefully if I don't change her, she won't. Her diaper's changed, so that's good, but I did that before she took a bottle and fell asleep. So after this, I'm just pretty much ready to go. All right, so we're in the car, and she is still fast asleep in her little PJs. We made it work. I got this really cute little camera that I didn't have for my other kids, but I saw somebody shared it online, and I decided to get one, and it's been the best thing ever, because now I can see if she starts to cry, I can see why she is. Sometimes, you know, she lost her pacifier or the sun's in her face. So that is truly helpful. And it even has night vision, which I think is really cool. So we can see her at night too. So I get to keep my eye on her while I drive, just to make sure she's okay. All right, we are off. So they're remodeling this Walmart, and it's like a literal maze to get around areas. Like right now I'm going around and around trying to find out where everything is because they have shifted absolutely everything. That's very convenient. So they have all of this fall and Christmas stuff up, and I am slowly coming to the realization that I will go another holiday season without having a house to decorate. I guess that's just what it is. So I'm currently here in the bathroom section and I don't see any towel holders, which is what I need. They have mirrors, they have toilet stands. I don't see anything. Maybe down here there'll be more stuff. Although I'm not holding my breath. All right, so I'm here at Kohl's and I'm looking around to see if they have any nice girl dresses, and they honestly don't have much. I found one that might work. My 9-year-old needs a dress. We're going to a quinceañera this weekend, and it's not supposed to be like a very formal one because usually they kind of are, but this one's not supposed to be one. So I got her this cute little fall dress. It's got like a really nice print on it. It's so cute, and I think maybe with like cute little booties or something, like tan boots, it'll look kind of cute. So I have that there, and it's at least it's her size. We can try it on and then see if that'll work. She's got one other dress, but I kind of want her to get something new. My oldest daughter has something, and this one has a cute little like sweater and jumper kind of thing. Like a little jumper dress. So I think that would work. I got her changed, as you can see. She was kind of hot in the other stuff and she was wide awake, so I went ahead and took her to the bathroom and changed her. You're gonna get water all over you. Oh, she just spit water all over herself. You okay? So I'm just feeding her these little puffs because she had a bottle in the car, but she wants to snack on something. So I'm letting her snack on these little puffs while I look for a dress. And again, there's not much here, unfortunately. So maybe I'll get lucky with the shoes. These bring back memories. Do you ever get to the point in your life where you think, damn, do I need orthopedic shoes? Because every single shoe that I try on literally bothers me. I'm at that point. So I'm here at the Publix parking pickup spot, waiting for my order to come out. Let's see, I made it to Walmart, made it to Kohl's, made it to Aldi, and now I'm here. I still have to get gas, and at this point, I might as well get some dinner because it's going to be crazy hectic trying to unload everything when I get home and make dinner. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I hadn't been to Aldi in like 2 months. So I stocked up on all this like salami and cheeses and all this charcuterie stuff because my kids absolutely love it. So I have a little surprise for them. So hopefully they'll appreciate it. Let's see. I'm waiting to see. Nope, that's not my order. So whenever I go to this particular Aldi, it's always such a pleasant visit. The moment I got out of my car, I was putting my baby girl on my carrier, like on my chest, because she was getting sleepy, and I know she was going to get very like fussy and kind of like touchy-feely, wanting to go to sleep, which she's now zonked out. So I put her on my chest, and as soon as I got out of the car, like headed to get a cart, this older woman came and she's like, "Here, have this, take it." And I was like, "Well, let me give you a quarter." And she's like, "Nope, I don't need it." I was like, "Thank you, that was really nice." I do my shopping, I get to the cashier, and the gentleman behind me helps me load onto the belt. Then when I'm putting the stuff in the bags, a lady helps me pack my bags. I'm like, goodness, so many kind people every time I go to this Aldi. I had to stop recording for a second because he was delivering the groceries. But after I loaded everything up with the help of that lady, I put the stuff in my car, and then I took my cart back to the cart return, and there was a lady there kind of struggling with the carts, and I was like, "Hey, do you need a cart?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Here, take mine." And she was like, "Well, let me give you a quarter." And I was like, "Nope, you can have the quarter." And I thought I'd, just continue paying it forward, and maybe that little cart gave somebody else, a good luck or a nice experience. I don't know. It was just every time I go there, it's always a very pleasant visit. So I was glad I went, and I was glad I stocked up on everything that I need. Now I have to get gas, and I have to figure out what I'm going to pick up and take home. So I have to call Nelson and see what they want me to bring. So the good thing is I'm here in Cookeville, and there's a ton of stuff. Everything you can imagine. So it's nice every once in a while to go back to civilization and, have access to everything. And so we take advantage of these days. Like today, it was just a full day thing. This is kind of what happens. This is basically how I do groceries. It has to be like a full day event. And she's usually like pretty knocked out by the time we're done. She took off her socks. She doesn't like keeping them on. So yeah, so let's see what they end up wanting for dinner. Ooh, it's been a long evening since I got home. I was able to put all of the food away, and then we ate dinner. I just picked up some Arby's. Nothing fancy, but I just finished cleaning the dishes. I bathed the little one. All the kids are bathed. I'm getting things prepped for tomorrow. I still have to iron. I'm helping my 9-year-old with some homework right now. And then hopefully I can take a shower and then work on a video before I go to bed. So I have a lot to do. It's getting late. So I am going to go ahead and sign off. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Good night.